richest countries in terms of water resources in the world. Yet how many of us have to wake up in the middle of the night or wait for a couple of days to collect water? No doubt, I along with most of the people at the capital face the same situation. And sadly, our only hope for water, the Milonchi project, still seems like a dream for us. The presiding officer, Toastmaster of the evening for Toastmasters and their guests. Since few weeks, the supply of water at my home has been cut off and it's been really frustrating. But this situation also gave me an opportunity to take some efforts to wisely utilize the water. And this was the time when I realized that our small efforts taken at home could help us in the sustainable use of limited resources. And believe me, these are simple efforts and can easily be incorporated in our daily life. For example, some of the people have the habit to turn on the tap while washing their hands or brushing their teeth. So even a simple act of turning off the tap while washing hands or brushing would save a lot of water, which otherwise would go down the drain. Also, some people have the tendency to spend a lot of time while taking a shower. So spending less time while taking a shower can also help us to save a lot of water. And for those who really can't remember the time taken to take a shower, you can take a mobile and time yourselves by how many songs were played while you were in there. And the next area where we can save or reduce our habit of consuming more water could be the kitchen. Kitchen is the place where we tend to spend a lot of time while at home. And saving water in the kitchen can help us reducing our habit of consuming or misusing unnecessary water. Like we can use the leftover water after washing the vegetables or fruits to water our plants. Or we can also reduce the amount of detergent while washing the dish so that we can minimize the amount of water needed for rinsing the dishes. Also, while rinsing, we can reduce the volume of flow of water from the tap so that we can save water. So in this way, we can save water while we are at kitchen. But wherever we use water, the most important part is we need to close the tap firmly. One night, I forgot to close the tap tightly, and in the next morning when I woke up, I could see that the bucket was full of water and it was overflowing. Hadn't there been a bucket, I would have lost a lot of water. And even if we don't close the tap tightly, drop by drop, we'll be losing a lot of water, and all our efforts to minimize water would all go in vain. So these are the efforts we can take in our daily life to conserve water, to lower the consumption of water. Besides this, we can also use the technique of rainwater harvesting. Kathmandu Valley receives around 1000 mm of rain every year, 80% of it during the winter and remaining 20% during the 80% of it during the summer days and remaining 20% during winter. So the solution of shortage of water could be as simple as harvesting rainwater. It is a simple technique of collection of water. It is a simple technique of collection of water in the catchment area that can be used for both domestic as well as commercial purpose. All we need is a catchment area that receives the direct rainfall. For example, a rooftop could be a better example. The second is a storage system where we can store the collected water in the catchment area. For example, it can be a tank depending upon the size or number of the family members. The third is a transportation system that allows the flow of water from the catchment area to the storage system. And the fourth one is a filter that is needed to purify water. So all these simple efforts, such as reducing the amount of water, or closing the tap tightly, or recycling the water used from the kitchen or from the bathroom, can all help us to preserve water. In addition to this, rainwater harvesting could also be an effective option to save and conserve water, as well as to save as well as to save our millions of dollars and years of frustration. So until Milanchi reaches each one household, all we can do is to take the small efforts in our life and save and conserve the available water. Back to you.